Hey y'all, come on in. This is a spontaneous situation. I said situation, y'all, not situation. Okay, as y'all can see, I'm on Bless 2. I was just laying around searching the YouTube this day, and I got bored. Yes, it is one later on, but I don't think I'm gonna go to my granddaughter's soccer game today because it was some issues going on. It's straightened out now, but I'll tell y'all now, it was somebody in my family that was in the hospital, and I had been visiting them at home, so I'm gonna go visit them again. But it's okay now. I just don't put all my business out there. When I was telling y'all through the week, I had something going on, I had to go somewhere and this and that. Well, they're okay, you know what I'm saying? But I was just concerned for them and helping this person out with that person and this and that or whatever, without going into deep details. Because you can't come over here and tell nobody none of your business, and I want to try. It ain't none of their business. But everything is okay now. But anyway, I just felt like I wanted to sleep in this morning, rest, which I did oversleep. So that's another reason I don't think I'm going. Just my body just feeling tired. That's why I'm saying just must be one of those days, because ain't nobody even on live on here. That's why I said, let me come on here and talk a little bit, see what's going on. Did everybody stay up late last night or something? Wow. So I said, let me come over here and bless too. Last time I was on, I had got me some new subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for went over there and subscribing to this channel. I need to start coming on here more. So let me tell you how the morning went for me. So, like I said, I really slept in. Wasn't planning on doing a live at all. So when I turned on my computer, I seen Deanna giving a reminder of members only raffle. So she said she had 9 more minutes. Y'all come back in 9 minutes. So when she said that, I said, okay, I got time to go grab a cup of coffee. And I did that and went and sat down in my room, got on my computer, and I'm interested in this story that everybody keep talking about. However, I never researched it. And I heard a couple of people talking about it. It was the bounty hunter, whatever's going on with him. And I used to watch him. So I said, well, then since, I'm not doing nothing, let me see what that was. So I went over there to peek at that, trying to kill the 9 minutes. Next thing I know, I got a text saying, get the Deanna's, you won. I got there 15 seconds too late, but I'm going to tell y'all what happened. While I was trying to get back over there, I went back to Deanna, 30,000. I didn't see her, so I wrote in the comment section, wow, that was quick. But then somebody wrote me again, said, go to the community wall. And I forgot, she said it was going to be on the community wall. Went there, got in there. She said, bless you too late. You was the first name picked, 15 seconds. I said, girl, 15 seconds, I was here. I was in here when you said 9 minutes. But anyway, y'all, let's keep going. So I stayed there watching just to see who's going to win. She put Soap, Zanaya, a few other names. Now, number 18 was there. I don't know where everybody was. I'm glad they wasn't there, because when she kept pulling names again, my thing went back in the bowl since I came back on. And lo and behold, my name got pulled again. And the gift is something I was going to go buy, because I got crock pots, pizza cookers, fried skillets. I mean, I got a lot of appliances. Plus, I'm getting a lot from there, too. I actually been winning over there in the raffle. I got the speaker thing, the popcorn maker. What else I got over here? Oh, I got the salt there. Y'all got the juicer. I just got a lot of gifts. And I said, oh, my counter's going to be filled, but I'm going to just put it in my closet. But y'all, I remember growing up, we, back in the day, and everybody home, a lot of y'all might know about this. They had what they call a utility table. And that was a 3-layered, 3-shelf table with appliances sitting on it. And they still have them around in places like Pier 1 and everything. But it don't look like antique, but you can't say it is because it's kind of expensive now. Just like an ice cream maker is expensive when you find that kind of stuff. And you want, I'm talking about a real one that you turn yourself, not that old fake electric one. But anyway, I want a utility table and put a lot of appliances on. So I really didn't have to give me an old fashioned utility table. It's just so many appliances. So I won an Insta pot. And when she held it up and showed the box, it's really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Because, see, I'm already planning on doing a live over here when I'm making me some juice in my juicer. Now, y'all got to go over there and join. You don't got to, but I'm just saying, join the membership. Is only $1.99. And join the raffle on Friday. She really got good gifts. They not from what people with, that was the ops, so jealous because she thought of doing a raffle like this every single week for her members. Once a month, but it's open to everybody every Friday. Everybody's seeing that was a good idea. She got some nice gifts. So they want to start saying, that came for 99 cents. Yeah. No, it didn't. No, it did not. Every gift I got, I know it's nice and I know where I be sending it at. So this is a nice Instapot and I can't wait to get it, y'all. She really got some nice gifts over there. And I was finna, it had that person that texted me, say, get over there, you won. I probably wouldn't have never went back, even though it was too late. But I was thinking, oh, somebody's going to win, congratulations to them. But my name got pulled a second time. Because when I showed up, she put my name right back in. And Josh kept putting about 3 or 4 more names. Soap, you just missed it, Soap. You would have won. And you and Zanaya and a couple more. Was it Lex? Get it right. And Lex Real somebody. I thought it was one elect, but anyway, about 4 more people and then got right back to me. It must have been for me. And I ain't spoke to nobody, huh? So I'm gonna talk about this bounty hunter situation. Because when I was reading it, I was thinking, this Gabby, and I heard somebody last week talking about Gabby. But I never looked into it. A lot of other stuff was coming up, and I told y'all about some of the things going on here in real life. I was really paying more attention to than the YouTube. That's why my lives wasn't long, and I wasn't getting into detail about nothing because I wasn't hardly watching nothing. I would just peek here, there, and just taking care of that. Then everything turned out to be okay. We knew it was going to be fine. That's why yesterday I came on, decided to do a real live. This was yesterday. If y'all didn't catch it, you can watch it because Philly Boy and Skillet had a conversation, on there too. He still wasn't mean to her, no matter what went on. He talked to her like a gentleman would talk to a lady. He was just explaining the situation. And it was really nice, y'all, I must say myself. Okay. So anyway, I decided just this moment, let me see what's going on with this. Everybody keep talking about this Gabby person. Now, what I gather, this is a white young lady, I think they said 23 years old. And I know a lot of y'all heard about it too. Came up missing. And her fiance, Brian Laundrie, drove her van across country without her in it. In other words, and then her remains ended up being found somewhere in a Wyoming campsite. And that's what led to search. And they suspicious of him. Let me get to it and read the story. Because I never knew the details of it. I just started watching it this morning while I was sitting around waiting for somebody to come on live. Good morning, camera buddy. Hey, it's Miss J. Sammy Dizzle, thank you. Voodoo, Leslie, thank you, everybody. And I don't never know what I'm going to talk about. That's why normally y'all don't see me. I would change my title, put it in the description afterwards what I talked about in the description box. Good morning, Tracy's Pieces in the house. Good morning, T. Tricia, Shay L. Paulette, and if I miss somebody, I come back through if I leave and speak again. Let me get to the story. Now, I know a lot of y'all already know about it. Then there's another story, too. I'm going to talk about somebody sent me the other day, but like I said, so much was going on. But long as they're 2 weeks old, whatever, then I talk about old stories, too, because still be old, but still yet new. Then, okay, so that's what I'm doing this morning. Or if anybody want to come talk about something, they can, because it's basically open. And the real of it also is I need to start coming on here sometime, keep my I usually say aneurysm, which I know is aneurysm. Anyway, keep my aneurysm up, okay? Let me get to this story. Keep my aneurysm up. Because if you don't, girl, it just fall down. My you hear that? Jay Wilson, my aneurysm. I got to keep my, aneurysm up. So, now, as of 4 hours ago, the search is still on. But you know what I thought about, y'all? Normally when you get a young black lady, here you go, but that's sounding prejudice, but I'm not. They looking hard for this young lady. Hard. And there's still a lot of missing, ladies of color that they're not even looking for no more. I know I'll be reading about stuff like that as well. Yeah, I know the algorithm, but sometimes, I find myself saying aneurysm. And it is what it is. So Gabby Petito's father, Joseph, posted a proud tribute about the great influence his granddaughter has had. So they over there giving her, talking about her life, what went on in her life, and she's an all over good girl. She was, the man's fiance, whatever, but we're going to read Fox News first. Let me get to the one I want. See why what's his name got involved in there? The bounty hunter say he got involved because the family members and friends and other people telling him to get involved in this. And then they want to know if he gonna find the guy before the FBI. But uh, anyway, let me read this story. The search for Brian Laundrie, the fiance of Gabby Petito, and I don't care if I'm not pronouncing it right, it's Petito, is heading into another week, and authorities seem no closer to finding him. Laundrie has been charged with using two financial accounts that did not belong to him between August the 30th and September 1st. No charges have been brought against him in the death of Petito, whose body was found in Wyoming's Bridget Teton National Forest. Petito's manner of death was a rude homicide. FBI agents visit home again Petito's fiancé Brian Laundrie amid going on the search. The search is continued as investigators try to piece together what happened to Petito, 22, and Laundrie, 23, in their road trip through the West this summer. The couple had posted online regularly about their travels with the hashtag their life, but those posts abruptly stopped in late August. Laundrie returned to his parents' home in Northport, Florida on September 1st without Petito, police said, and was home for about 2 weeks. His parents told authorities September 17th that they saw him 3 days earlier. Several experts told CNC on Thursday that time is of the essence in the search of Laundrie. The conditions in South Florida make finding forensic evidence extremely difficult. Now, y'all know this boy, he couldn't be that far. Do he got that much money to skip the country? Why can't they find him? And why, they blowing this up so big? And then I know y'all been reading everything. Like I've been reading about these young black ladies that's been missing for I don't know how many years, and they're not making this into a big deal. And I'm not trying to make it to a black-white situation, but I'm just saying, wow. And they need to look for her. She's human too. She's a young lady. Her body was found. They need to find him. Okay? But Laundrie essentially had a multi-day head start on law enforcement. When his parents told police their son had disappeared, he had already been gone for 3 days. Now, I don't believe he disappeared like that. I do believe that some of his relatives know where he is because his sister and everybody started to give talk about it and when the last time they saw him and all like that. Like grand sister said now she did see him before he vanished. Well, evidently if you saw him before he vanished, I know he talked about something to them. Now, I don't know if y'all know about this. Yeah, I believe that, Tracy. I believe his parents are helping. Because if they didn't think he killed the young lady, why they run and get an attorney like that? Thank you, Paulette. Why did they go get an attorney? Wow. So evidently they know something. You know, and then let me see what this bounty hunter person doing. Now, I used to watch him because I thought, to me, it was a comedic show because he would carry pepper spray, a billy club. You know, they didn't carry no real weapons or anything. And I know it was a TV show and all like that, but I just thought it was funny because he's swooping down. He was a tough white guy back then, y'all. He just swooping down. Good morning, Robbie Privilege. He's a wilderness expert. The parents are exactly raw. That's what I'm saying. I really do think that they know something about it. Hey, Nikki, there's no way. And then they run and go ahead and get an attorney. What? Why? What made y'all feel like you need an attorney? Okay. Anyway, Brian Larger's sister, she joined her family on a camping trip days after Gabby Petito's disappearance, seeming to contradict statements she made that she had recently seen her brother. Cassie Larger saw her now fugitive brother twice since he returned home to Florida on September 1st. Attorney Stephen Bertolino confirmed to the Post on Friday. Brian had returned from an aborted cross-country trip with Long Island native Petito, who had since been found dead. Now that's him taking a trip cross-country without her. Casey saw her brother Brian on September 1st when he stopped by her home again on September 6th at Fort DeSoto Park. Bertolino said, law enforcement agencies, we are all aware of these dates. The confirmation comes after TV reality star Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman went public with Casey's visit to the camping grounds through the Larger's attorney now blames the miscommunication on the reporter's line of questioning for the apparently conflicting statements. Then they showing all kind of pictures of them together. Now, if she saw her brother on the 1st and the 6th, you know, he talked about what's going on there, meeting behind him, attorney as well, said they're hiding him. It is what it is. I don't know if I watched that one yet, Raw, but this morning, like I said, I started researching it because I just got curious of what everybody was talking about. But from the encounter, let me see if this here too. I just started researching this morning because I wanted to know what all the hoopla was about it, because I really didn't know who Gabby was. She was unknown, you know, and now she's known everywhere because of this tragic situation. Like I say, anytime a life is taken, I'm not happy about that. That is tragic. But I'm just saying they really made this to something, and everything else is quiet. So no one has seen the body camera, but I'm looking for it. Anyway, Brian remains the sole person of interest in Petito's disappearance. An arrest warrant was issued for Brian and fraud charges for illegally using someone else's debit card, but cops haven't said if the card belonged to Petito. I hope I pronounced her name right. Documents show that Brian's mother changed the initial reservation at the park for 2 people from September 1st and moved it to September 6th for 3 people. Dog the Bounty Hunter was investigating a tip that claimed only 2 people were seen to leave the campsite. Y'all, it's a lot in this story. I mean, come on, this is a lot. Let me see what this is. Let me turn this up. Okay, got it on mute.
And again, they don't check in with me to tell me what they're doing.
Dog the Bounty Hunter was in Frank interview with Tuesday Spicer. And they still making this to a show. Oh, Lord. What's your email? I'll send you a link. Hey, can somebody drop my email for Raw, please?
So the more information that I find out, I pass it on to the viewers. So they'll pass me on information on the tips. So we're getting calls like crazy.
Well, Raw people feel more comfortable speaking with Dog because he's not the popo. You know what, Tracy? You know what? That is the reason why he get more tips. And people, even when I was watching this show, he would get tips. But if police come around and ask you a lot of questions, no, you're not going to want to talk to the po-pos. Did somebody drop my email? Let me see if anybody, one of my moms here. Okay, if not, I'll go ahead and drop it. Now, let's get rid of this. Let me see. I must not have no moms here. Let me get my gadget. I think I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Let me go ahead and get this done. Give me a minute, y'all. I got to get this other gadget of mine going. See, I ain't let nobody know it's coming live. Like I said, this was spontaneous. Oh, I'm on blessed too, huh? Okay. Because we're not going to have none of that this morning. Here we go. Let me go back up and down. Hey, Manny, can you drop my email? And thank you for whoever moved that and just hide them. Thank you for that. That's why I got this. I didn't know if anybody was here or not. So she said, Truth, Tracy, let me go on. You are okay. All right. Okay, he's going to be dropping it in a minute. Okay. That is Manny. Yeah, that's Manny. There we go. I think that's it. That's the email and the phone number right there. There we go. Okay, let me get back to the story. Thank you. Thank you, Raw. Oh, I got some more emails coming in. What is this? What's this? Oh, okay. I'll catch that later. What is this? Okay. That's something I'm going to have to look at when I get off of here. Thank you for the cash app. Oh, thank you. And I know you don't mind me saying your name, but thank you, Miss Trish. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, you sending it now. We're going to watch it now, too. No, I don't want to put it on here because Dog the Bunny Honey, them, they funny people, huh? I ain't finna let none of them. I'm not finna let them flag me. Let me open this. Uh-oh. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hey, love. How are you this morning? Good morning.
Good morning. Who is this? Who am I speaking with?
This is Ross.
Oh, hey, bro. Hey, baby girl. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. You. I'm pulling up the footage, and you can share this because this is from 5 10 days, so they won't give you a strike or anything, but you got to like kind of break it up and give your commentary. But the footage from these officers, both body cameras that have been released thus far, is very weird. Like the cops definitely decided to take and make this arrest a personal one. Like they kept referencing their girlfriend's behavior, their ex-wife's behavior. Like, oh no, Sharonda SJ522, that's the email because it didn't go through.
No, not Sharonda. Let me see. He got it up there. It says it's SHARON. My name's Sharon. My name.
I put an extra A. That's my bad.
SHARON. I don't know what that D in there. Wait a minute. Manny, I don't. SHARON. Oh yeah, SHAROND. SJ.
Yeah, I put an extra A.
Oh, okay. Now let me speak on that too. While you're doing what you're doing, I never made it a secret that my name is Sharon because I heard people saying the other day, "Oh, somebody told her name." Even when you know when I was on that panel stuff, my PayPal always had my name in it. My email has my name in there, Sharon. Come on, people. The one that's trying to make something out of my name. I've never hidden my name. So let me tell you that now for the person I heard the other day. Oh, her name is Sharon. And okay, continue. I just need to throw that in there. Yeah, I ain't never hid that. Anybody can see my name is in my email. What the big deal is? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
That is the body cam footage from the second officer, and I'm looking for the one from the first officer. I'm going to send that to you as well. Yes. And as you watch, like, the police actually sent Brian to a hotel at the end of their domestic exchange. Honestly, we should have just taken taken both of them and arrested them. The police definitely didn't do their job. They violated the law under Utah's domestic violence statute. So they probably will have some backlash from the parents. They definitely will probably be sued civilly in a wrongful death case. Like, this case gets weirder by the minute. They actually had a couple of sightings and a couple of instances of domestic violence between the both of them during their last couple of weeks on the road. This boy was extremely notorious, controlling, narcissistic, manipulative, and abusive. And the cops, they didn't pick up on any of this. If they would have arrested both of them that night, Gabby would probably still be alive.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, I only just got it to the story. Okay, I got it right here, and let me see if it's all right to show it. Let me see. And can we first? I need to put up that Manny, that fair rights thing, please, if you can. But I'm gonna have to take time to watch this too when I get off here because it's a 42-minute video. Okay.
Yeah, like total, the footage that we have, the one is 42 minutes, the other is 52, and it's quite a lot. It took me about a good 3 hours to go through it and break down each little nuance, and everybody that watches it catches little different things. But this is something we all need to be talking about because police officers everywhere need to do better when it comes to domestic violence interactions. And we have to teach our daughters how to be safe and how to walk away from men that are treating them this way.
Exactly. So I'm gonna have to take my time and watch it, but let me hear a little bit of it while you were here. Yeah, okay. I thought it was gonna be something I can kind of watch right now, but no, it's something really quick. You hear it. Let me see now. Who was this band they put it over, Ron? You watched it all. Who was this band?
The white band is the band they were traveling in. They had a conversion band. They converted it to meet their comfortability levels while they were traveling all over the road. Now they started. You have to realize this case spans from Wyoming to Florida. Wow. So the police also have, and the FBI have a lot of areas to search in order to find clues and DNA evidence of this crime.
Wow. Yeah, so when I get off here today, I'm gonna have to watch this. I was trying to see. Let me move up a little bit. It's too long. Wow, and they did the whole thing, y'all, for what I'm seeing.
And your own companion.
Is that, wait a minute, isn't that him? That's him standing right there, right?
Yes.
Wow. This is weird. So at what point was this? You know, before they found the body, after, what is this?
That was from August 12th. That was roughly 2 weeks before her body was found dead in Wyoming in that camp park.
Oh yeah, it's a lot to this story, y'all. For those of y'all been keeping up with it, I'm just now starting. Okay, I sure appreciate that. Let me at least read some of the comments. Well, man, you probably could not physically destroy this man the way he could if he attacked you. Now, when they pulled him over 2 weeks, because I haven't watched this yet, and I don't want you to tell me everything, but I'm curious, why was he pulled over right there at this point 2 weeks before a body was found?
He was pulled over because someone called 911 and said that she was being abused. Someone said that they cited him actually putting his hand on her.
Okay. Because the way I think when her sisters or family members explaining what I read this morning, that when she was saying that he abused her, and when the police was talking to her to make her report on it, she said, no, well, maybe she hit him first. So in other words, then he said she would always hit him first. She started protecting him just before she got killed or whatever. And even at that point, she just spoke up. I read about something like that this morning, that she attacked first. And I guess that love made her say that, but no, and I'm not gonna be beating me. And I'm gonna say, no, I'm not gonna make no report. I attacked him first. You know, wow.
No, well, when you watch the footage, you'll see the cops kind of coerced the situation, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna ask you no more questions, because you tell me all of it, I ain't gonna be interested in watching it, so I got to watch it. But it is a lot of, yeah, it's a lot of twists and turns. It said, this is sad to watch. Poor Gabby. I might not know her, but how could anyone hurt a petite little woman like most men? Seeing her cry made me feel that just awful. I'm sorry for what's happened to you, Gabby. It sounds like they always did have a relationship. You know how somebody let you get a relationship and you know it's not meant to be? They always did have a relationship like that. That I don't know. But like a young
And
lady,
the parents,
go ahead.
I also sent you to my videos too that has some of the commentary on it. But the parents as well, they are the Landrys. They're very disconnected from the case. They don't really have any comments to give about the relationship, about how they felt when their son came home from that trip without Gabby. Nothing. So the family's really going through it a lot. But go ahead and take your time and look through the footage. But definitely give your commentary because it's a lot. It's really a
Yeah,
lot.
I see that it's a lot. And it sounded like it was a dysfunctional relationship all around. So yeah, thank you for this. I'm sure this is something for me to look at today. It really is. Okay. Cause oh Lord. Let me read one more statement back to y'all, and then I'm gonna go to the next thing I was gonna talk about. Gabby was in denial by Brian. Denial is real. It protected her from realizing the truth that Brian was abusing her and their relationship wasn't healthy or loving anymore. This happens in dysfunctional, abusive relationships. Things could have been handled better to save her life, but ultimately Brian Laundrie is one to blame to Gabby's death. And I've been looking at that stuff on TV for my man. These ladies, church girl, I mean, people that got going to college, got good careers going or whatever, they meet a bad guy and then they never been in love like that before, attracted to the bad guys, and then look how their life turned out. Come on.
Exactly.
Yes. Wow. I just hope nobody.
I'm also gonna send you the video from like their major video because the video she has one video on her channel, Nomadic Status. That video now has 5.4 million views, and it's such a juxtaposition with what happened and how they were living their life.
Wow. Okay. I appreciate that because I'm sure I'm going to take my time. Tracy say, I think is that learned behavior. Yeah, I don't know. But you know what, Tracy? That's not necessarily always so. Because like I just said, a lot of these young ladies, and for my man, be like black families too all the time. They come from good families. Like I just said, they go to college, get a career, get their life going, meet a bad guy. There's some of them that had low self-esteem, and then somebody pay attention to them, whatever, and then it just goes out, but then they end up going to prison for their life. This sounds like one of those relationships too. She may have been a young, nice girl, I don't know. I'm gonna finish watching it all, and then she get with somebody like that, fall in love, and then they want to protect them and forget about their own life. It's just tragic all the way around. So thank you, Raw. I'm gonna move on to the next story. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning. So blessed. Stacy. Well, I'm looking for the next story. Speak to some of y'all. Fantastic. John A. Fantastic. That's it. Okay, let me get to this. Now, this was old news, new news too, because this was last week. And I hit on it a little bit in my chat, but then I was on Blessed too. So I went on to talk about whatever it is I was talking about that day. And let me see if somebody see this was sent it to me. And it was about the young lady that married her daddy. Okay, so let me look for that. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Let me get it. Yeah, go see what I put it in. But remember, I was talking about this young lady that married her dad, and somebody sent me the story. Oh, let me get back over here. Maybe I'm looking at my text. I think it's in my email. I gotta get in the habit of going to the emails first. Okay, don't see it. Oh, that's strange. I was just looking at this morning. I thought I marked it. Manny, be careful, love. What's going on, Manny? What? Manny said, Bless Walkers, you want to hear something crazy? I was doing my 2-mile walk at 5 a.m. around this big park we have here, and it was a dead body floating in the pond. Wow, Manny, did you know it was dead when you first looked at that? I mean, wow. Did it scare you? Did you run? Did you call the police? Was you the first one that saw it? Do tell. Yeah, I would have lost it too. That's why I'm asking all these questions. Wow. I don't know if I would have ran. It scared the hell out of me with the body floating on their belly, like doing on their back, and you thought maybe it's doing the dead man float. I don't know. I don't know. It's just so much. Oh, you used to dead bodies and parts? Y'all, I'm looking for that story. I was just looking at this morning. Um, Somebody sent to me, and I thought I marked it. Evidently, I did not see it. So that's going to be something I'll come back and talk about. None of that is somebody here know what I'm talking about, that person that sent it to me. Because there's so many stories back here that I didn't get a chance to get to. And none of your business. Somebody want to know about me being Fletch. None of your beeswax. I've never come over here and talk about me and Fletch. I don't put me and my husband's business out there. And I'm only saying the name because I never tried to hide my name. I think it's just ridiculous. My name is Sharon, Sharon. Look at my email. That's my real name. That's my government name. That's the name my parents gave me. I never tried to hide it, okay? Y'all know, you know what I'm talking to, is two of y'all. Never, ever. I've been doxxed through it, the whole 9 yards for the last 2.5 years, so I don't know why nobody seemed to be making that into a big deal. Okay, I don't know where I'm marked, so that'll be another story I'll come back and talk about when I get a chance. Now, right now, I'm gonna drop my link just in case somebody else want to talk about that, because I'm on Blessed too, what I like doing, what I want to do stories, and people can talk about what they want to talk about. Don't stop anymore, Manny. Be a dad or mom, someone looking for them. You think that this body that was found may have been somebody that's been missing? Oh, you went on minding your business? Well, maybe I probably would have did that too, because if you was the first one to find the body, then you're going to be part of the investigation. You know they suspicious of everybody. So I don't know, probably a lot of people probably wouldn't have called in on it either. So I don't know. That's a hard call. But it was scared the hell out of me. I know it scared the hell out of you a little bit. You just went on about your business. Well, I don't blame you. You know you would have been interrogated, okay? And do, at the time that you jogged, there would be other joggers in the morning, because here there's a track that everybody jog on, but it'd be quite a few people. There'd be some people jog before they go to work. And if they got the kind of job where they can take a shower, get dressed, and work, how sometimes some of the people in the corporate office in some of those buildings, they have showers. You know, it could be a situation like that too. A lot of people like to jog before they go to work, or go out and jog about 4 or 5 in the morning, come on, take a shower, get dressed, be to work at 7, just depends. Good morning, troll names. Judy said, well, fuck Jesus. Like, oh, Lord, these troll names be a trip. Wow, and I'm looking while I'm even talking to y'all. Oh, wow, I guess I didn't block it like I thought I did. Okay, that's fine. Let me drop the link though, just in case. Okay, hold on a minute, I got a call. Okay, y'all, that was my niece in question. I was telling y'all about situation was going on. She was just checking and said the other person I was talking about is doing just fine. So I told her to keep me up with it. I expedite dead bodies all the time. Dead bodies. You mean you expedite them? So whatever job you do got something to do with that? You work in a funeral home? I don't, whatever. I mean, you ain't got to tell me too much of your business. You ain't got a coffee after. Ooh, that's right. Well, I say, I mean, I just don't know what I would have did, but you're right. Since you mentioned that, I don't think I would have said nothing either. Thank you, Tracy. Change my name is Blessing. Oh, girl, I thought somebody had a troll name of you. G said what? And that's why I didn't read it too much. I didn't give it too much. I thought it was a troll name of you. Okay. So much is going on, and that's for everyone who work outside. Wow. Les Watkins, I have my own expediting service. Oh, really? You know, one of my sister's husbands did that. And they lived in the Bay Area around Richmond. He would drive as far as to Los Angeles, which is Southern California, a 6-hour drive to go pick up bodies, you know, to get transferred down over here to Northern California for, I don't know, cremation or funeral service or whatever. He had the hearse, and sometimes he had a hearse with the casket in it. He would transfer it like that too. They said it was good money. But he didn't tell the children what kind of work he did because he said he didn't want them to, while they were understanding, while they were young, to be afraid of him. Because you know how when people mention dead bodies, you know, kids, I'm quite sure we was kids, we probably was all scared, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of dead bodies. And they really didn't know what kind of work he did. They got up on the age and understood that kind of stuff. And it wasn't his lifelong job. It was a second job that he took. He was an older guy and he retired from his main job all his life. And he took that on as a second part-time job. And all he would do was pick up bodies. Okay? That's all he did. But me personally, no, I don't think I could have did it. I don't know. To each his own. Okay, if anybody got any story they want to talk about, I'm going to drop my link. Then I'm going to get off here and watch it. I'm going to stop. I'm really going to watch this Gabby story for real. Because it's a lot, y'all. That's why I said old news, but yet still new news. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to watch that. Months ago, I picked up 2 heads of people that died from corona. Oh, my God, from corona. And I know it's not true, but you got a lot of people saying, don't go to funerals where somebody died from the corona. You know, you still can be around, breathing right, and catch you, which I know is not true. They beat it embalmed, they did everything to the bodies. But then you got some people be afraid to have that kind of job if they died from the corona. In reality, you know, you're not going to catch no corona from no dead body up in a body bag and whatever else they be in. You know, and I think just from us being ignorant, because I probably would have thought something like that too, because we don't know, I don't know everything. I mean, you know, I probably would have been ignorant of the situation as well. Now, let me move on before I go. Now, do y'all watch Big Brother? Y'all know history has been made. It's been 23 seasons. And I think when it first started off, it was like a sorority house. And it was mostly Caucasian men back then, young men or whatever. And the cookout, now y'all know who won. The attorney, Xavier. The runner-up was Big D. Now, Big D won nothing. He won no head of household. He won absolutely nothing, but he said he did a lot of social game and he helped the cookout because he would set stuff in motion for whoever they wanted to leave, who they wanted to stay. He would help them do some backstabbing, get some people to get close with it, talk them into voting their way or whatever. I guess in that sense he did, but for him to make it up end like that and then win absolutely nothing, I guess he did play a good social game. Now, I really thought Ozzy was going to be in second place. And Kylan, he was a sore loser. Y'all heard the words if you watched it when he got evicted from the house. So did y'all watch that? This is Xavier right here.
For the culture and to be that, that person, that representative for the game and the Black community is it's amazing. it's a great feeling, and something else.
He was the one that when they felt like they were going to start, to me, my opinion, whenever they felt like they were going to start bickering in the house, that held it together. Because at one point, I thought Tiffany was going to turn against them and Big D in the middle of the game, because when Tiffany wanted to talk to Oz's friend that she took under her belt, you know, they all had parties, they all grabbed one, so they could always have a number. So it would be reality be 12 of them to vote against somebody. She didn't want Tiffany to talk to her. Big D and Ozzy went upstairs with her, said, whatever you got to say to her, you the one that cried all the time, that kept getting put on the block. She said, well, you got to say to her, you can say it around us. So I thought they was going to break up then, but I think Tiffany, what happened to her, she went through to Kylan, like they all discussed Kylan was going to be the one to win the head of household so they can get Tiffany's friend out. But she didn't want her friend out. She wanted the other girl first, and that's what happened. They felt like she was selfish. They were just waiting to get down to 6 to get Tiffany out. But Tiffany did win America's Best, so she did get some money. Now, let me look over here. I hope I'm not talking over your head. I'm hoping most of y'all watch Big Brother know what I'm talking about. Manny, what the do with the other parts? What do you mean? Now, I got to go back up and see the other parts of the body. He ain't chopped nobody up. What do you mean? Good morning, family of 6. Oh, I had to go up there and read that. I want to look it over here to see what that conversation was. Manny, what's the conversation? I don't want to go away. What does she mean? Here's my brother do it all times at night. Wow. So did any of y'all keep up with the Big Brother situation? So this is Xavier saying,
and with the unanimous vote. So how did you think those votes were going to go down? Did you know it was unanimous?
He won all of the jury. All 9 of them voted for him. Usually through the years, somebody might win 7-2 or 6-5 or whatever. But everybody, he played a good social game, and he threw mostly all the comps so other people could win. And I'm glad he was doing that, because he had to let himself win all of it, which I felt like he would have done. They probably would have voted him out first. You got Derek apologizing to Tiffany and Ozza. Derek Frazier apologized to Tiffany, Mitchell, and Ozza Owansum while speaking with ET's Kevin Frazier. I love her hair, y'all. She had this real big fro. Despite the hurt feelings over Derek's previous comments, Tiffany insists she would love him like a brother. He called some of them the B words and stuff over there. On there, he got mad at one point, y'all. I'm gonna go watch the replay, because I missed how it actually went down the last episode. I got to the one after that to see the winners. So let's walk in. Sometimes I pick up just different, You, wait a minute. I was telling her that well, of course they use dead bodies, to practice on the scientists and stuff. That's how they learn about bodies. And that's why people donate, their dead loved ones. But what you're saying, they cut some body parts up and you put it in the cooler and travel with it? But anyway, I'm gonna move for the Big Brother, because I don't think a lot of y'all watch it, because ain't nobody commented on we back to the dead body, so we can do that too. I just had to throw that anyway in there because they made history. So you have pieces of bodies, arms, legs, and everything, Manny, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm curious about that. I thought you said you pick up bodies like I explained that my brother-in-law did. You pick up bodies. Oh, I kept saying I'm gonna drop that link. Ain't did it yet, huh? I'll get around to it. Get around. I get around. Get around downtown. Get around most of the time. I don't know what made me think of so. So y'all, I got to come back because I thought I had marked the spot of that other story I wanted to talk about, but evidently I didn't. And I started talking about it on Blessed too the other day, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. I really wish I had, because I wanted to mention that this young girl married her daddy. Okay, so with that said, y'all, there's nothing else. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about over here on the Blessed too? If not, I'll drop it, but just in case, and that's cool too. I've been on here almost my hour. I have been on here an hour already. Oh, I think. Let's see if we get this done before I read that comment. Okay. Let's walk is just sometimes, not all the time. I transport anything people say. I get that. It's a job. And it ain't like it's uncovered. What is it, like a little freezer box? Coolers. But I think I take it better with the whole body. I don't know. I don't know how I feel riding around with a heart, a piece of leg or something. I don't know. Then again, I may have a stomach for it. I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking I wouldn't be able to do, but ain't nothing wrong with that. And somebody got to do it. It's a job. It's a job. But me knowing I got a piece of liver, a ball eye, something back there, the transporter right there, I don't know. It might freak me out. I don't know. Okay, does anybody got anything they want to talk about for us news? Because we on Blessed too. If I got something shady to say, I'll come back on where I'll normally do it at. Now, to the people that text me and why I didn't speak on whatever was going on over there with people that I have rapport with or whatever, I don't think it's funny. And I don't get into the middle of that stuff. I mean, everybody had went through something on here, and I'm just not going to do it. So I know you're watching me, the person that sent it to me, so you're wasting your breath by sending me anything like that. Okay? It is what it is. Now, I got about 10 more minutes, I think, y'all. That's basically all that's going on this morning that I know of, because nobody came on live. What is going on? What is everybody's and all bodies? Yeah, we do it at first. Okay, when you first started, was it body parts or was it whole bodies? Did you have to have somebody ride with you or what? I mean, was it in your mind? I mean, your mental, why you actually have, a body in the bag. Did you listen to music or what? How did you keep your mind off of what you was transporting at the time? Since you said in the beginning it first freaked you out. And like I say, it's a job. Everybody got to do it. I guess in reality, if you do it and it's a job, it ain't a big thing to you like it is to those of us that's hearing what you do. It might not be a big deal to you. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. So I'm going to big G little, I'll get up out of here in a minute. I'm trying to make sure I covered whatever I want to cover. That was the Gabby situation, the big brother situation. And what I'm talking about now is spontaneous. Like I say, I'm always open to other stuff over here pertaining to the news. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, well, I think all of us might be strong. We're just thinking in our mind right now. No, I don't know. I think because we were brought up thinking like that, that scares us or whatever. You know how some of us used to didn't even like going to funerals, but I have sat and waited for a niece to pass. We stayed around the bed in the hospital, watching the hospital. I have sat taking turns at my sister's house. We was waiting for her to go, and she actually got picked up. So I guess the reality is not a big thing, but at the same time, that was a family member. So maybe that's why it didn't bother me. We wanted to be there so she wouldn't leave without us being her family being around her. So I may not be able to do it with a stranger too as well. I don't know. Exactly, fam. He got the transferable organs. That's what I'm saying. So, we never know until we just have to do it. Because if we wait for body part for when our families get a transplant, we need somebody to do it. this walk is just like when the SWAT team had me surround with their guns down on me. What? Manny, why would something like that happen to you? I know you wasn't doing nothing for them to do that. You actually had the SWAT team. I know now that probably was scarier than the body, driving the body, because you didn't know if one of them was going to be trigger happy and pull the trigger. Now that's more dangerous as far as I'm concerned. If y'all haven't hit the like over here on Bless 2, please do it now. Share. I'm still building up this channel over here. If you don't mind, go ahead and share. If you decide you know, like me coming on this morning, like when I'm talking about or whatever, like me in general, you want to drop me a little blessing or two financially, you can do that too. Yes, we all beg, if that's what y'all call it. No, I'm just saying, you know, if you appreciate me, you know what I'm saying, and want to support my channel, go ahead, you know. I'm not saying I need, oh no, I don't want to be shady. I'm over here. I ain't gonna say that. Just thanks for coming out. Let me leave it like that. Okay, I literally got 4 more minutes. I would have been on here an hour. I appreciate everybody coming over here. I'm going to go ahead and read your story. I said that I was going to be coming on Bless 2 on the weekends, possibly Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday, you know, on Bless 2 with some news stories through the week. I'll leave all my shady and messiness and stuff on Bless Walkers as I've been doing now all this time. That's how I'm going to be doing it. Because I'm thinking next weekend, or maybe through the week, I want to come on here and show y'all me making me some juice. With my juicer, y'all. Again, y'all should join the raffle. It's really every Friday. It's only $5. It's really nice gift. And I feel like all this thing cost me was $1.99 to join the membership. But even though it's a monthly thing, I still is way ahead with all the gifts that I've gotten. And I think I got about 6. You know, from over there, so it's well worth it. And then it's just some fun. Then after the raffle, then we go into Tuberty, where we ask questions about what went on through the week. And we get petty with it, we get shady with it, we make it into fun. It's not nothing dark and deep, like somebody doing our list, you know, once it got open to anonymous. It's not nothing like that, y'all. So y'all going on to the Tuberty if you want. It's fun. I'm going to be playing my music, y'all. We're going to go, let the music play, we will get away. Just like with Sweat. Yeah, okay, I read that one already. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's dance on out of here. This should be my hour. Please drop the diamonds. It's 12:17. It's noon time. I got to figure out what I'm going to do the rest of the day. I know the first 3 hours I'm going to go watch this, then I might do something this evening. Who knows? Who knows?